using layers, colours and line styles. Layers are only available in the Plus, Pro and Architectural versions. Layers are a way of managing and also controlling the visual layout of a drawing. You use layers to separate or group items within your drawing. For example, on a building plan, the walls could be on one layer, whilst you could draw all of the electrical information on another layer and all of the plumbing on yet another. Thus, by turning off and on certain layers, one drawing can provide multiple uses. There is no depth between the layers. Think of them as transparent sheets, which, when laid on top of each other, form the drawing. You can add layers as required using the Layers button on the Views and Settings ribbon. Here you can see the Untitled layer. DraftIt automatically adds this to a new drawing. Let's add some layers. Click on Add and we'll call our first new layer Centerline. Set the colour of this layer to red and the style to the Centerline line type. OK, we'll do that again for our hidden layer and make that green with this line style. Now we have our new layers, let's use them. First we need to add a circle here to show the pitch circle for these holes. You'll notice that the status bar shows the current layer as Untitled. We can only have one active or current layer, so we use this box here to control that. If we click on the box, you will see the layer list, which allows us to pick the Centerline layer. Now, when we add the new circle, you can see that it is red with the Centerline style. Of course, the new circle has these properties because it has been drawn on the Centerline layer. But crucially, you will notice that the colour and style were both set to layer when it was drawn. So this entity uses the settings of the Centerline layer to determine its appearance, rather than a specific colour or style. Now there are other entities on the drawing that we want to look like this, so let's select them. To change existing entities, select the new setting from the Properties Explorer here. So you can see they already have the layer colour and line style. If we change them to the center layer, they will update accordingly. Rather than use the Properties Explorer, we could also use the status bar. These lines need to be on the hidden layer. If we pick this layer from the status bar, we are asked for confirmation. This is because the status bar is used to set the current drawing setting, and the system is asking you if you want to change the entities as well as the current drawing setting. Now you can see that entities can use the colour and line style of a layer, but they can also be independent of the display setting of a layer. For example, if we click on this circle, we can see it's on the Centerline layer. Let's change its colour to blue. So even though it is still on the layer, it is now blue. So you can see that layers and the layer colour and style settings can control the appearance of entities. We can also turn layers on or off using the option in this column. So now you can see we have turned off the hidden layer. Let's switch that back on. Now the plot checkbox can be turned off or on, allowing a layer to be included or excluded from prints or plots. Let's demonstrate this. If we untick this box, we can see that the center lines are still on. But if we look at the print preview, they have been excluded. Finally, the locked checkbox locks the layer, so that no entity on that layer can be modified in any way, until the box is unchecked or off.